Voltaire was a French writer, essayist, and philosopher. He was known for his wit, satire, and defense of civil liberties. He sought to defend freedom of religious and political thought and played a major role in the Enlightenment period. Think for yourself and let others enjoy the privilege of doing so too. Don't think money does everything or you're going to end up doing everything for money. No problem can withstand the assault of sustained thinking. The opportunity for doing mischief is found 100 times a day, and of doing good once in a year. Those who can make you believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Each player must accept the cards life deals him or her, but once they are in hand, he or she alone must decide how to play the cards in order to win the game. It is dangerous to be right in matters on which the established authorities are wrong. The mirror is a worthless invention. The only way to truly see yourself is in the reflection of someone else's eyes. Cherish those who seek the truth, but beware of those who find it. Common sense is not so common. If God did not exist, it would be necessary to invent him. Our wretched species is so made that those who walk on the well-trodden path always throw stones at those who are showing a new road. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. The more often a stupidity is repeated, the more it gets the appearance of wisdom. Judge a man by his questions rather than by his answers. Every man is guilty of all the good he did not do. Doubt is an uncomfortable condition, but certainty is a ridiculous one. Work spares us from 3 evils: boredom, vice, and need. Men are equal. It is not birth but virtue that makes the difference. The secret of being a bore is to tell everything. Chance is a word void of sense. Nothing can exist without a cause. Faith consists in believing when it is beyond the power of reason to believe. The art of medicine consists in amusing the patient, while nature cures the disease. It is difficult to free fools from the chains they revere. Man is free at the moment he wishes to be. Is there anyone so wise as to learn by the experience of others? The safest course is to do nothing against one's conscience. With this secret, we can enjoy life and have no fear from death. He must be very ignorant, for he answers every question he is asked. The more you read without thinking, the more you think you know a lot. But the more you meditate, the more you see that you know very little. We are all full of weakness and errors. Let us mutually pardon each other our follies. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. The biggest reward for a thing well done is to have done it. The pursuit of what is true and the practice of what is good are the 2 most important objects of philosophy. When it comes to money, everybody is of the same religion. Every man can educate himself. It's shameful to put one's mind into the hands of those whom you wouldn't entrust with your money. Dare to think for yourself. Friendship is the marriage of the soul, and this marriage is liable to divorce. Love is the most powerful of all passions. God gave us the gift of life. It is up to us to give ourselves the gift of living well. Despite the enormous quantity of books, how few people read. And if one reads profitably, one would realize how much stupid stuff the vulgar herd is content to swallow every day. I've decided to be happy. because it is good for my health. The more a man knows, the less he talks. Life is too short, time too valuable, to spend it on what is useless. So long as the people do not care to exercise their freedom, those who wish to tyrannize will do so, for tyrants are active and ardent, and will devote themselves in the name of any number of gods, religious and otherwise, to put shackles upon sleeping men. Everything you say should be true, but not everything true should be said. The right to free speech is more important than the content of the speech. Doctors put drugs of which they know little into bodies of which they know less, for diseases of which they know nothing at all. The comfort of the rich depends upon an abundant supply of the poor. Paper money eventually returns to its intrinsic value 0. The art of government is to make 2/3 of a nation pay all it possibly can pay, for the benefit of the other third. The only way to comprehend what mathematicians mean by infinity is to contemplate the extent of human stupidity. What is history? The lie that everyone agrees on. The human brain is a complex organ with the wonderful power of enabling man to find reasons for continuing to believe whatever it is that he wants to believe. If one does not reflect, one thinks oneself master of everything, but when one does reflect, one realizes that one is master of nothing. Every man is a creature of the age in which he lives, and few are able to raise themselves above the ideas of the time. To really enjoy pleasures, you must know how to leave them. I disapprove of what you say, but will defend to the death your right to say it. Is politics nothing other than the art of deliberately lying? Present opportunities are not to be neglected. They rarely visit us twice. Be bold, proclaim it everywhere. They only live who dare. There can be no happiness without good health. History never repeats itself. Man always does. It is said that the present is pregnant with the future. Time is man's most precious asset. All men neglect it, all regret the loss of it. Nothing can be done without it. Common sense is both more rare and more desirable in leaders than mere intelligence. War is the greatest of all crimes, and yet there is no aggressor who does not color his crime with the pretext of justice. Use, do not abuse. Neither abstinence nor excess ever renders man happy. True greatness consists in the use of a powerful understanding to enlighten oneself and others. Wherever my travels may lead, paradise is where I am. Persistence with patience and prayer pays with profits, prosperity and peace of mind. To achieve a goal, a dream, a wish, you must plan it out for success. One should always aim at being interesting rather than exact. Everyone should be his own physician. We ought to assist and not to force nature. Eat with moderation. Nothing is good for the body but what we can digest. What medicine can procure digestion? Exercise. What will recruit strength? Sleep. One always begins with the simple, then comes the complex, and by superior enlightenment one often reverts in the end to the simple. Such is the course of human intelligence. We never live, we are always in the expectation of living. We must cultivate our own garden. When man was put in the Garden of Eden, he was put there so that he should work, which proves that man was not born to rest.